Have you ever heard of a killer who turned London's quiet bus stops into hunting grounds? In the early 2000s, women walking home at night vanished or were attacked within minutes of stepping off a bus. For years, the police struggled to connect the dots. But behind these random assaults was one man, Levi Bellfield, a predator hiding in plain sight. Levi Bellfield was born in London in 1968. From an early age, he developed a violent streak. Classmates recalled him as a bully. As an adult, neighbors described him as intimidating, controlling, and obsessed with women, but in the most disturbing way. He worked as a nightclub bouncer and ran a wheel-clamping business, which gave him excuses to drive around suburban London at night. This routine set the stage for his crimes. On the night of February 3, 2003, 19-year-old student Marsha McDonnell stepped off a bus in Hampton, southwest London. She never made it home. Minutes later, she was found bleeding near her house, beaten over the head with a blunt object. She died 2 days later. The randomness terrified locals. Police could not find a motive, and the case quickly went cold. A year later, May 2004, 18-year-old Kate Sheedy was walking home from a party. She noticed a car circling her. Alarmed, she crossed the road. Suddenly, the vehicle swerved and ran her over deliberately. Miraculously, Kate survived. Her testimony later proved vital in building the case against Bellfield. Just months later, in August 2004, 22-year-old French student Amélie Delagrange missed her bus home after a night out in Twickenham. She took another route and walked alone through Twickenham Green. She never reached her destination. A passerby found her with fatal head injuries, again from a blunt object. The similarities to Marsha McDonnell's case could no longer be ignored. Detectives reviewed CCTV footage around the crime scenes. The same car kept appearing, a Ford courier van linked to Bellfield. Investigators also noticed a chilling pattern. Each victim had either just left a bus stop or was walking a route home from one. This was Bellfield's hunting ground. But Bellfield's most notorious crime dated back even further. In 2002, 13-year-old schoolgirl Milly Dowler disappeared while walking home from school in Walton-on-Thames. Her body was found 6 months later. For years, the case remained unsolved. Only in 2011, years after his first convictions, was Bellfield finally tried and convicted for Milly's abduction and murder. In 2008, Bellfield was convicted of the murders of Marsha McDonnell and Amélie Delagrange, and the attempted murder of Kate Sheedy. In 2011, he was convicted again, this time for Milly Dowler's murder. The judge sentenced him to a whole-life tariff, meaning he will never leave prison. Bellfield's crimes horrified the nation. Parents became wary of letting children walk home alone. Women in London felt a new fear about something as ordinary as waiting at a bus stop. Even in prison, Bellfield has continued to make headlines, confessing to more crimes, then retracting them, toying with police and victims' families. Levi Bellfield turned London's everyday bus routes into places of fear. His attacks were brutal, opportunistic, and chillingly random. How many more victims might there have been if the police hadn't connected the dots? And how many other predators are still hiding in plain sight, blending into everyday life?
If you found this story chilling, dark, and sinister and want to hear more like it, make sure you click like, share, and hit that subscribe button to stick around for the next one. And I would love to hear your suggestions for stories or documentaries you'd like me to cover next in the comments below. Also, don't forget to check out other videos like this one in the playlist. The link is waiting for you in the description.